Hello. Hello. Let's do some mic checks real quick. All right, I approve of that. Let's turn you down a hair. Hello. So I took my big dumb face off the I took my big dumb face off the screen because I want everybody to be able to see this whole ass game. I need to do some more shares here too. But today we are playing Vane, as we can see by what's on the screen. Um, I'm gonna do my shares. I'm gonna do my shares. And we're gonna do something a little different too. We're gonna do a thing. We're gonna do a thing here. Okay, alrighty. So I already got a couple saves going on in the world. And of course, let's see here. I actually had to buy a new keyboard for this because all of my old keyboards, apparently I got just like some miserable Bluetooth interference in this room. But both of my wireless keyboards, they have really cool number pads and are really quiet, so you don't have to hear me typing whenever I'm doing things. Yeah, both of them decided to go rogue on me, so I had to go buy a new wired keyboard. And in my freaking rage of buying it, I decided to get one without a number pad, so I have to kind of manually operate the scenes and stuff on the stream now, which I kind of did anyway, but here we are. All right, so this is Vane. Zombie survival. And I've always kind of been a fan of the survival game genre. Originally started playing Ark and this game not quite as much, but especially with like Ark and especially more so with DayZ. I like the element that you have to keep yourself alive, because if you die, then you're probably going to lose most of everything you've built. So that's kind of what I enjoy about survival games. Except when you get into multiplayer, you start getting on. Like I know I've never played Rust, but I've heard horror stories of people deciding they want to play Rust and then loading into a random public server and getting put in someone's jail within like 2 minutes. That I don't understand how people can enjoy doing that or playing like that. But DayZ's kind of the same way too. But this one, you do have multiplayer options. It is rough around the edges, as obviously the disclaimer when you hover over multiplayer says. But yeah, there's that. But we're and another cool thing here is this is goodness. This game is very, especially in early access. This game is very customizable. Like obviously you can see up here. Yeah, I enjoy the customizability. I mean, even down here in the advanced, we can yeah, all of these. Yeah, it's really fun. Like you can even you can adjust how your zombies act. So like if you're a fan of more the Walking Dead slow zombies, you can adjust them to that. If you're more of a fan of 28 Days Later zombies, you could adjust that as well. And in my playing over the holiday break, you can get the zombie virus yourself. And if you are unaware of this, it's kind of nerve-wracking when you see a little gauge pop up that says "sick" with a question mark. So that's how it is. I already got 2 other saves I'm doing, so we'll start a new one for streaming's sake. Just doing more shares and kind of effing around here. If I knew how to fucking type. If I knew how to type. I'm gonna be kind of honest with you. I'm a little retarded. All right, let's Everything's shared. So let's create a character and create random names. We'll use a random one for this. We'll be Bob Harvey. That sounds like someone that'll die a lot in a zombie apocalypse. Let's give him the Undertaker face. Undertaker or John Cena. I mean, honestly, I mean, you got that's John Cena, and then let's do this here. Let's go dark hair. John Cena, Undertaker. John Cena, Undertaker. John Cena, Undertaker. Right? Right. No, actually, be John Cena, Undertaker. John Cena, Undertaker. I wish you could randomize this because I hate player creation, but here we are. It's kind of unfortunate they don't have like balding John Cena. Oh, I guess that's kind of balding. And you can like super customize your face if you're feeling really bold. You can make yourself a fat ass, or you can make a skinny boy, or whatnot. You can make yourself old, which I don't understand what that means, but yeah, come over here. So when you start a character, you can pick three stats that you start off with an advantage in. So you can either do it based off of like role playing, like who you're actually planning on being in your past pre-zombie life, or if you play to win the game. It's like the first build I bring up that Undertaker part because I kind of made I made a pro wrestler build for some reason, and yeah. It was definitely one of the things of all time. So yeah, just think of what you think is better. Like, valuable resources, I mean, that's pretty important. One of the playthroughs, strength was pretty important. Obviously, because strength, you need to swing weapons and then carry things, which is pretty important. If I was gonna give someone advice, I mean, I'm no gamer. I'm not a tryhard or anything. If I was gonna give advice for creating a player, I probably would not get lockpicking. You come across enough locks in your experience where you can level that up pretty efficiently. Construction's pretty important, but there's if you actually get into this game, you start watching YouTube stuff, you can find ways to level that up if you want to. I would say cooking's pretty important. Healthy meals are definitely a thing you need to be mindful of. You need a lot of scraps and stuff to build things, so I do say like dismantling's pretty good. But if you're scavenging's up, you should be able to get pretty good with that. So I don't know how I want to build this character. I already got strength. Vitality is kind of one of those things. It's kind of whatever. Strength, scavenging. electrical can help you out a lot because you do have to hotwire a lot of cars. So electrical is pretty much a that can definitely be a thing. Farming, you probably I haven't messed with the farming quite yet. I haven't played far enough for things to get serious, but that I think about put crafting. For building things, you know. What I want? Deciding between dismantling and construction. Like I said, there's some ways to power level your construction, so I think I'm gonna go with dismantling again. Oh, I already picked things. Yeah, that's fine. And then you can get a couple extra perks with your occupation. And they got some pretty amusing ones in here, like your conspiracy theorist. The demolition derby driver, which I think I should naturally take just off of because of, you know, who I am and how I stream. But I know a lot of people say taking the game developer or the construction worker are usually pretty good starting places, or the mechanic. With the multiplayer, they do have some things in here that aren't quite ready, like obviously the musician. Sociability, that's not a skill that's usable right now. Same with the trading. It's like don't pick the salesperson if you're doing a single player right now, because it's absolutely useless. I always like the unprepared, which I think most people would really be. But just for the sake of this, we're gonna disadvantage myself a little bit. We're gonna be a demolition derby driver. Hell yeah, brother. Then if you want to gimp yourself even further, you can you need things. You make yourself diabetics where you have to hunt for your insulin all the time. Yeah, it's couch potato would probably be a uniqueness that you could get away with at the start of the game, but as you are around a little more, that could be a problem. And then your starting places. You can start wherever these 4 places, and this game is loosely based off of real-world locations. So there's also that. Anyway, you pick where you start. Like, I've been to most of these in the game already. So far, I would probably say Lion Mountain's probably the hardest one I've started at so far. I've only really started at Redford or Lion, but like Saranac, it's kind of a small town. Pretty good resource. This probably be the easiest place to start at. There, Redford. I mean, Redford's just down the way from Saranac, but Dannemora obviously is kind of the bigger city in the area, so there's going to be naturally more people were there to begin with, so there's going to be more zombies. Lion Mountain's kind of the old. That's where the Pores lived. So the Pores, they were kind of left to themselves, and then they all turned into zombies. Redford, it's a little itty bitty. It's a very very small residential place, so it's a good place to Redford's a good place to start the game and get familiar with it, because you're not going to deal with quite as many zombies in Redford. Kind of the same with Saranac. Saranac is there's going to be a little bit more resources around you, but it's a little less populated as well. So let's start Saranac for this one. We'll start Saranac. Actually, let's. I might do something over here real quick. We're gonna do something over here. We'll come over here and go specific window. Let's capture Vane. Just so things are. Oh no, are you not gonna let me do that? Oh, there you go. Okay. That works, I suppose. That works, okay. I was just getting tired of the taskbar popping up, which Windows 11, if you're listening, please, for the love of all things, can you please let us move our taskbar for all that is America. But, okay. We're in Vane. Scissors. Scissors are important. Tools are important. I have no idea what that obnoxious noise is. That could be important. Take tools. That's kind of one of the rules on here, is take every tool you can find. Take all that you can find. You can also dismantle things, especially now that I got the deal. I can do that. Can't dismantle this because you need a hammer. Bullets. Starting out with bullets, that's always a good thing. Oh. Every window has blinds, and make sure you close them, because otherwise the zombies will find you. Oh, that's bullshit. Search everything. I'm a hoarder. This is actually more of a hoarding simulator to me. Cell phones are important. Single dollar is important. Money is kind of important. If you find debit cards and stuff, you definitely want to do things with them. That's not a sound I want to hear right now. I don't have a real... I don't have a true weapon at the moment. I only have bullets, which is not going to help me against whatever's walking out there. Gym bag, good starting stuff. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's wear that. Can I jump in here? No. Need a heavy cutting tool to get into most of this. So this is a little unfortunate. I have no weapons right now, except the bar clamp. Okay. So there's zombie. We need more than this. We're starting right down this. I mean, that's... Whoa. Oh. Oh, that's incredible. Before I... Great first runner. That's beautiful timing. All right. Let's not worry about going that way yet. We got a crawler over there. I'm not gonna worry about him either. Oh. Hoarding, 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 hoarding. That's what we're doing here. The premier hoarding simulator. At least that's what happens whenever I play these games. Ooh, some good tools here. Not 100% worried about tools. We can come back for tools. Yeah, soil bags. Those will be important later on. Oh, I don't have lockpicks. Oh, no. I'll worry about that later. Oh, an emptied shed. That's neat. Let's go through the house first. Oh. Still don't have lockpicks. That's cool. Flashlight. This is not turning out like a good starter. Not a good starter spawn. Yeah. This is concerning. Someone broke a door. That's unfortunate. Wish they were kind of in that. I wish they were in that room. There's way too many zombies nearby. I could really use a lockpick. Lock. Singular. We are not doing too good on this spawn. We are like constantly being chased. I think we need a car. And that one needs lockpick. This is probably the most stressful start I've ever had on there. God bless it. Where are my freaking things? Ah, baseball bat. Here we go. Now we have an actual usable weapon. Lockpicks, finally. Good gravy. I was starting to panic. I always play this as like the first waking hours is finding weapons and food. Weapons and food are probably the most important, I think. For now. Drink from the sinks while you can. This will probably be my abode for the night. So they got for food. One onion. We'll leave that there for now. And we got our oven dish. That means we can have those fries. Log of phrase. Oven dish. Eight minutes. Good God. Good night. That's fine. While we're waiting on that, we can close all the lines. Zombies are T-Rexes. Their visual acuity is based on movement. I wish I could lock first person, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. That's one thing that's kind of cool about this game is stuff is kind of where you would expect it in a game. You're not going to find a bag of French fries in the bedroom, if you will. While we're waiting for things, we will... Let's go get my perks. When you get to level 25, you get advantages. Like crafting. That sounds important. Strength. Strength at 25 is pretty good, so muscle memory things. Okay. I got things I can, %. Oh, that was cool. That was not how that should have happened, but okay. Can't cover that one apparently. It needs glass to be able to cover it. That's fine. Oh, what are you doing? Zombies can see me. Okay. I think we should be good right now. There's not much food in this particular house. Always take a little bit of always carry some kind of no, hold on here. Things are happening on the stream. Hold on. You do have to cook things all the way through. That is definitely a thing you gotta do. Ooh, file box. File box is gonna have things occasionally that are important. Occasionally. Alright, I got a little bit longer on the fries. So now I can gear myself up here. You can wear latex gloves if you want. I'm a renegade, so I don't. I got bullets. I got some scraps. You want if you do build a base, you'd want to keep your stuff away from things because you will eventually that will uh, uh, words. Goodness gracious. I was gonna say words. I promise. Dead bodies will attract other bodies. All right, so I need to legitimately find a car. Preferably one of the SUVs. Oh, that's a runner. Does this mobile home have a driveway? It does, with no cars. That's fantastic. There's cars. Oh, you're falling out of the window. That's fine. Another runner. Goodness. But for the grace of God, please tell me that you have keys. Nope. Okay. Noted. How much fuel do you have? Yeah, I do got a full tank. I might risk it for the biscuit on that one. Please be for the car that's out there. And I collect all of the cell phones. All the cell phones. All of the batteries. You want to collect all the batteries. All the reading things. They might be useful in the future. Need unpack parcels too, so you can get some stuff. Kind of wild to have 11 friggin' nails and a wooden spoon, but here we are. It's sometimes all right. Like I said, I am a pack rat in these games, so. One thing you always do is make sure you can do all of this. You can lock things to your inventory, so if you want to let's move a whole bunch of stuff at once, you can do that. Like, you can lock your cell phone, you can lock flashlights. Later on, I will, for like dismantling and stuff, I'll have a, I'll like the crosscut saw, I'll, claw hammer, scissors, lockpicks, you can do all that. And it helps you out. It helps you out. Some chud light. Always take extras, like I said. It's a hoarding simulator because at some point, all of the power in water eventually goes away. I really wish I could lock first person. Really? Towels can be important, so take towels. I take all the meds. Oh, you gotta put on the aviators, man. You gotta put on the aviators. I'm not sure if the wine works as a disinfectant. Actually, I wonder. Let me go back to that. Smells like wine. Okay. Old folks don't have... Oh, junk room. Junk rooms can be pretty important. You can find some random stuff. Always check junk files because you can find some prizes. Basketball. I beg you the finest pardon. Weapon case. That's a little disheartening. There we go. Gun! Nice. This must have been a crazy cat family or something. A little bit of goods in there. Okay, I think this one's all cleared out. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if this key is the key for this one. Ah! Excellente. So, we can do this. You see, like I said, I had everything locked, or important things locked, so I can just put everything in there. And so the guns. Be careful with guns. Because obviously, you can probably think guns make noise. Now that I have this, I might try to escape Alcatraz here. So when you're looking for places, obviously use your survival instincts, but oh my god. I think I just seen a very important thing outside. We may or may not have just found home. We may or may not have just found home. So this is something very important. Solar panels. We're kind of off the beaten path here. I kind of don't like the hill right here, but I might do. I really don't. Ah! Some bitch. Ooh, medical box. Okay, we need to think outside the box here. Would have been pretty freaking cool to find. Can you break that door already, dude? We got a fence. Okay. Really cool. I'm trying to remember what you need to make those. Standard lock. Standard lock. Did you finally make it out, Mr. Dude? lockpick. Mother dick. I've never been here before, so how did someone get in here? My God. So now I got damages. So one thing you can do, get the whiskey. Apply to wound. Apply. Okay. Okay. I don't know where the hell those guys came from, but holy shit. Wrong button. Yeah, that was entirely unnecessary to have zombies back in here. Okay, now. You still haven't made it out of that freaking door. I still don't have lockpicks. Okay, so we're gonna just have to come back here. Screws, nothing. I don't have no lockpicks. Angry noises. See, I've played this enough. I know how to make them. I just need One, I need a workbench, and then two, I need springs. Okay. I also notice there's not a bed down here, so that could be a problem. Whoops. Yeah. Okay. Alright, where's that road? Oh no! Falling down a mountain. Oh, there you are. I know there's another road here. There's simply just not anything down here. What's this? Oh? Now where am I? High Noon Plaza. Oh, okay. This looks like we're back to where we started. Yeah, there's things open everywhere. Okay. Not that house. Ah. Oh my god. It's not having lockpicks. Okay, let's... I'm gonna kill this off. Be careful hitting zombies, because you do in fact take damage. Your vehicles take damage from hitting zombies. So. This house is kind of boarded up. Let's see if I can get in here. Make sure to turn your lights off. God damn it. Okay. Jesus. None of that is what I wanted to happen. God damn it. Well. Let's apply. Let's take some antibiotics. And some more painkillers. Mercy. gin. Gin can be used for disinfectant. Do that. Let's put it back on. All I want is some freaking. See, my other playthrough, I have like freaking all of the lockpicks. So I'm not used to being this low on lockpicks. So I'm kind of panicking. That's important to have. Let's take all that. I just want some springs, man. Nails, that's cool. What's something that would have screws in it that's in this house? Or not screws, springs. Don't want to do the bed. Oh, I want. There's a used. Oh, there wasn't. Dang. Okay. Oh, there it is. I need a heavy hammer to do that. I have a heavy hammer. There's a mini sledge out here, isn't there? No. Okay. Okay, well, we'll sleep. And you know what? We will destroy Ah, that's unfortunate. And there's no good food here, if I'm right. Well, this house was useless. Man, we really need... I really need lockpicks. I have not suffered this much about lockpicks. Ah! Damn it. Oh, that's cool. A warehouse crate with nothing in it. That's neat. And more. A leaf blower. Holy cow. That is absolutely exactly what we need. So one trick that you can do if you get into this game is you can commandeer the ice chests and take them to wherever your base is, and yeah, have that. rotten. Ew. Sad. I am getting kind of hungry. Need to find something good to eat. Let's eat the cereal. Just give me a can of something. Give me some like canned tomatoes. Bless it. I'm just nuts. Oh, I forgot to mention that. You gotta be careful eating processed foods on here. This can processed foods can affect your things. Ooh. Like that for future use. There's considerably more zombies here. Considerably more zombies than there are in my previous playthroughs. Which, it's not bad, just keeping me on edge. Keeping me on edge. Cell phone. Lockpicks! Thank the gods. Backup baseball bat. How's my baseball bat doing? I've been beating a lot of shit up. Oh, okay. Springs. I do know that's where lockpicks come from. You just also need somewhere to make them. Wipes that can be used to disinfect. Canned corn. Wonder if they have. So I'm a little peckish. Let's see if they. Good canned corn. I need a pot. I don't think I have a pot. Oh. What do you know? Corn. L. The word L. Large cooking pot. Oh, god damn it. You're gonna open the can. Hey. now I'm not peckish. But we could still use some more search for food. Okay. Ooh, that's a good take. Okay. I wonder if there's any food that's ready to be plucked in their garden. Likely not. Oh, nice. Nice. This is some luck, finally. Cool. It's not ready to harvest yet, but nice. So pumpkins are definitely they're very important on here. So he's not ready yet. Cool. Free food. Free food is good. Oh, hey. That's the place I wanted to go to. Cool. Springs. Bounce. Bandana. Oh, did I forget one? Cool. At least there was some good news. See, that's why pumpkins is hunger satiation 60%. Yeah. That's the jam right there. So yeah, let's boil that pumpkin right up. do I need? Oh, I need water. Okay. Takes a little bit, but that's fine. Okay. Need a little bit of wood scrap. That's not what I wanted. That's not the one I want. You. I want a station. I want a standard workbench. Build right here. It's not gonna be there for long. Quality food. I need springs. You're just not going to give it to me. Okay, well, I guess apparently I need more than that for lockpicks. Okay. That didn't work, but we are satiated now. We can water. We'll be play for another half hour or so. Still not really accomplishing what I want to accomplish. anything that's not what I need. Gotta keep the aviators. Okay. Oh, we got plans, race. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna die. So this is how you do this. You can respawn. So we're gonna kind of cheat here. What was that? Give me your finest pardon. Huh. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, when you get the sick with the question mark up there, that's the sign that you're gonna probably die. So I slept there. It's right across from Bowen Hill Park. Okay. We're going to sacrifice ourselves to the gods here. So, because that's kind of messed up. That I already got it. So this is what we're gonna do. Put everything in the truck. Oh, no. Okay. I am a naked human running around in the world here. Kill me. Quit trying to hit me and hit me. Alright, we died. That's a terrible play for her. Goodness. Okay, huh? Well, looks like we got quite a herd over here on Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Well, I see 3 on my restream information, so that's see, that's how you avoid dying in the zombie apocalypse. Kind of. Oh, I don't have it. Bob Harvey. All right, now. So we're no longer infected. We can do our things. The baseball bat was doing kind of rough, but that's okay. I always take some of these with me. Yes, I kind of nerfed it, or a cheat right there, but that's, if I cared, I wouldn't have done it. If it's a game mechanic, it's not cheating. At least that's always been my rule. Like the most charged cell phone. And the most charged flashlight. I think that's all I need. Oh, let's take scissors. Obviously my lockpicks. My whole 3 of them. Pair of pliers. Basics. I'll take the head ones too. Hacksaw. And a claw hammer. What they going to? So the reason I take the money with me is you can make a little bit of money. You go to the ATMs, you can pull out cash, and you can go to vending machines and use all that. So. Jets are back. Benny and the Jets. I think that's most of what I need. Let's add the quick use. Add the quick use. Oh, I did forget a thing. Equip the cell phone. Equip the flashlight. Already dark, so let's destroy things. Let's clean up the hood. now we're doing this. Typical of anybody. There's just the random general junk room. You can't do nothing with those, which is dumb. I haven't figured out what to do with rotten food on here yet. forgot we were kind of in a... We were on alternate strategies when we first came in this house, so... yeah. Pistachio, let's eat them. Jar. Oh, it's a rotten cookie. Rude. Okay. I think it's your guys' fault. That's why I'm not coming across lockpicks. This is wild. Like I said, I never run into the issue of not having lockpicks. You know, Gavin, I did not even see you talking on there for some reason when I had the content creator stuff on. I don't know why you weren't showing up. That's rude. Twitch, fix these. Fix this now. I demand a recount. I think one of these is the hallway. There we go. I think this house has been cleared. Yeah, I cleared this house. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're open. You're almost open. I'm trying to avoid going to my my fail-safe location. 'Cause there is somewhere I go that I feel safer. Let's go ahead and get to the next day, or at least part of the next day. Food, let's take a tomato. Let's just take like one of all of the vegetables here. See if we can make a salad. Just to make me feel safer. Okay. So I sleep better at night. Okay, let's... Do we have any cooking utensils here? No. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay, so with that information, I don't need any of this. I really don't want to go through and eat all of those individually, so we'll just stay peckish. We'll wait for the sun to come up. This has been this playthrough has been kind of on the struggle bus, to be completely honest. No 145. So I got about 15 more minutes. I think we're gonna go raid the gas station. I beg you, the finest one. There you go. I knew there was another one in here. Okay, we're here. Damn it. I swear to fucking Jesus. I really don't want to waste a lockpick on that. Ooh! Gun! Another Lone Star. 38 special. Ooh. That's good. Okay. A lot of this is processed shit. Let's rob this place. We need some better foods to cook. See, this is what I mean, that they have that one perk. Where you can eat junk food willingly. But I mean, there's a lot of junk food in here, but as you can think, it does eventually go bad. Food does go bad. So eventually all your junk food's going to go bad, so then you have to cook. And if you have to cook, you're going to have problems. Because that little uniqueness thing, yeah. I'm sure you can see how that could end up in poorly. I do kind of wish you could, like, inspect these shelves for building in the future. I hear a zombie. Somewhere. Oh, Gib. Oh, it's almost damaged. Dang it. That's the backpack that carries the most stuff. You know what? I'm going to take all of that. And resume my mission here. How did you... Okay. This is worth a lot. Guess not. See, some of these places have storage somewhere. Looks like this one does not. Oh, here we are. Bullets. I like bullets. Grab and equip a printer. What is that even going to do? My fingers got lost. All this processed food that makes me lethargic. That one's rotten. More storage. I like it. So there's nothing of use in here. Okay. One thing I would kind of suggest to new people, make sure that whatever you're driving around, you have a once you get kind of closer to the end of the game, make sure you have a generator with you. If you need gas, because you can bring your generator to the to here and use it to power the power things. Ooh, flashlight. Ooh, good quality flashlight. There we go. Good quality flashlight, that's what I like. $230 worth of stuff. Ammo. No, dude. Keep all that. So we're getting close to the end of the stream. I need to find did forget a couple things. Gotta check the ice machine. Why are there things in the ice machine? That is weird. Tough lock, tough lock, tough lock, tough lock. Okay. Okay. It is time for me to go find somewhere to stay for a while. Sure, I gotta go that way. You know what? Yeah, let's keep going this way. We're not ready to make a base yet. naturally, you kind of want to get the heck out of town if you're going to find yourself any kind of permanent solutions. This right here looks reasonable. This looks good for right now house. It's clear. Okay. We'll make this my momentary place. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll find some god dang things. Insulated flasks, so that's not bad. Whatever I have on the TD for the dogs is having a national anthem. Why can't I just have... Why can't I just have some lockpicks? There's a single one. Cool. I cannot believe I've had this kind of problems finding lockpicks. So this is gonna be, I think this house is gonna be my temporary base of operations. We'll get everything unloaded. And then we'll be back in the future. Hey, thermometer. Thermometers are pretty cool. Instead of having over on the HUD where it says chilly and cool, you come over here, you find your thermometer and you equip it, and then suddenly you know actually how warm or cold it is. Pen bin. That's useless. Okay, so we got a house, decent sized kitchen, so this is nice to have things to put, places to put things. Does their fridge have anything good in it? No. I wouldn't be that lucky, as this is like the worst luck I've ever had on starting save on here. We got a sauce pot at least. Chicken soup. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's get things loaded in here. Polo shirt. Do we got keys? Ooh, we got keys. So now we suddenly have 2 cars. Nice. But for now, let's pull you in so I can unload you. There we go. Alright, let's get things moved. This looks like a perfect place for weapons I don't need. Now you gotta watch the autism kick in. Hopefully I can get to a point where I can repair this combat pack, because that'll greatly help things. I think yeah, there's a close in here. So put all that in there. All the food, got lots of food. That's good. Lots of food is good. 150 pounds there, so we can dismantle you. Take all that out of there. So we can put things that don't need chilled here. Actually, no, the TISM says I need to do something else here. All that up there. What else in here we got? Oh, we got. Let's put the carrot spelling. Let's put the carrots. Oh, I guess we have to actually get in the fridge. Processed foods over here. We can put. I just gonna put our nuts and things over here. That's a lot of nuts. If you know what that's from, we can be friends. Okay, so then we can take... This looks like a good cabinet for kits. Oh, okay. What is making noise next to me? Let's see, I saw another can somewhere in here. I did not. Okay. We can put the nudes. We can put the nudes over here. Got the carrots. Let's put the corn. Cucumbers. Ice cream. The onions. So one of these days, I will learn how to cook. The sweet potatoes. So that's one thing you can do too is mix your or fill containers with like fluids, which can save inventory space. Put those in there. You look like a... Let's stick you out. More jets. Now you guys are really just watching me be weird. Fancy chocolate with nuts, cookies. I could probably put the cereal up over there. Vanilla biscuits. I bet those are like vanilla wafers. No. There. Still haven't figured out where to put things like that. Okay. All the booze can go in the fridge. Excuse me. We'll sort everything else out later. I'll put the detergents under the sink. Okay. What else we got? What else we got over here? Take all that. That over there. We'll put the ammo with the guns. I don't know where I came across a car filter, but here we are. Actually, this is probably a good spot for all this. I don't have a tool bench yet, so is there a toolbox out here? Yes, there is a toolbox out here. Okay. Oh, need to place a dart dealer. I need a screwdriver. I don't have a screwdriver for that. I need to find somewhere to put my books. Put them on the desk. Okay, so I think we are good. Oh no, we do have we still have books. Sunscreen in there, why not? Do we have a trash can out here? No. Okay. Yeah, this is actually not a bad little temporary shanty here. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this ready for living here a little bit. I think we need wood scraps, and I think we need screws or nails. Let's wood scrap. Okay. So, the importance of these. The importance of utility boxes is one, anything you build. Whoops. Anything you build. Like workbenches and whatnot. They require these for maintenance. And if you build these, see these little so that is your coverage area when you do that. Yeah, see? So this coverage area, zombies will not spawn within this area. So yeah, that's that. I don't know why it's not letting me put one down, but yeah. So that's what that is. So yeah, when you build those, God bless it. So right now, a zombie cannot spawn anywhere in these red areas. So one thing I like to do is anywhere there's a fence, make sure that fence is covered like that. And I think that looks like some pretty decent coverage for something that's not entirely defended, so we'll leave it like that. Then I'll show you also, if you do build things like workbenches and stuff, this is where you'll put your resources to maintain those. Because yes, you do have to maintain. You have to maintain stuff. So looks like we already went an assortment of minutes over time. So. Oh, you know what? I know what I did. Why can't I see the temperature? Because I put my temperature thing away. Let's go ahead and lock you. Lock that screwdriver too. There. Let's make one more check. Make sure all of my windows are closed. Looks like they are. I don't know where the switch is for those. Oh, right here. Oh. You know what? I'm feeling bored. So let's Let's clean this up. Oh, we'll actually keep you. Dismantle, dismantle, dismantle. Keep pliers. Because everything has wear, so you want to make sure you don't have to deal with that. You can't dismantle stuff unless everything is gone. All right, I guess you can. The catch is all right, cool. Siren looks a little more presentable. I'd like to thank Crippling Autism for that. Guide, Bachelor of Arts. Okay, I think we got all the messy stuff. I want to be professional. Oh, I didn't see those. Everything tidy, because I like tidy things. So we might play this a little bit later too. So after the Gateway Dirt Nationals, which supposedly, from what I was reading and learning, is if you have if you have Amazon Prime, the everything on Flow Racing should be watchable on their, because they got the Flow 24/7 on Amazon Prime right now. So yeah, you should be able to. Now the my TISM is taking over. You can build stuff with far more capacity than cardboard boxes. So by all means, you can clean those up. Just cleaning all the things I don't need away. When you guys see that right there, there is in fact a paint can right there. Do I need to be crouched to get to it? What? Anyway. Meanwhile, what did I leave in here? Oh, I can probably put that with the clothes. Can we not put it on the top shelf? What? That's dumb. Oh, yeah, okay, the shelves aren't quite tall enough. Do I not have a heavy hammer in here yet? Just got claw hammers. Ew. Okay. So I'll have to go find one of those. We will have to go put one of those. Oh. Gotta make it pretty, man. I think that's as pretty as it can get. Oh, we got a flying dart here. I think I accidentally put that dart on the hood of the car. Look at that, I did. Whoops. Ooh. Already dismantled things. Already got to level 25 on that. Nice. Nice. That looks important. Okay. So, yeah, that is how things work on here. Of course, you can connect to those if you want. I have to remember where that was. I think it was out. I think it was in the out yonder. Yeah. Really? TV's connected. discs. So I need to figure out how to do this, because you can play MP4s. But, all right. I think we are ready for moving on. So, we are going to call it here. We are going to call the stream here. And, oh, that's another thing I was going to tell people. Whenever you find a place that you're planning on staying and making your base, even when you first log into your save, make sure to sleep in the bed. Doesn't matter if it's like an hour or what, but you make sure to sleep in your bed right off the bat, because that will it sets your respawn point. So, important information for those. Mercy, I forgot where my pans and pots are. Let's get some food for the day. A couple of those. I think we have a sauce pot. Which one was that? Did I grab a sauce pot? I might grab a sauce pot. I did. Okay. Sauce pot. Food, beans, soup. And cooked stuff gives you a lot, improves your satiation too. See, so remember that as well. And remember to open the cans before you eat them. Don't be a dummy like me. Yeah, don't be like me. Yeah, I'll even save this one as the stream save, so we can, you guys can, we can all come back to this one. Now that I'm doing a lot more than iRacing, I might have to switch the names and everything to. Might have to change my online presence. A brand switch, if you will. Looks like we need to get a heater for in here. wonder, because I think you can build a composter. Compost bin. Oh, wait, you. Maybe we can go to one of the farms and see it. Maybe we can steal a compost bin. So maybe we can even do that. Maybe we can just build this little trailer, this little tiny house into our base. Oh, I'm dumb. Let's take those out of there. That's one other trick you can do too, is you can leave all your pots and stuff in the stove to save storage space. How did I not? All right, we are ready. We are good. We are ready. We are ready to rock. So, we will do that just to save my respawn points, and we'll call it from there. We will. Wow, that's caps lock. Hello. We will save it as stream save. And it is saved, so yes, until next time, everybody, we will see you later. That might be what we do later on, is go see what all's up there. So, all right, everybody, we will. Let me get out of here. Oh no. Yeah, we'll catch everybody on the next stream. Bye.